Hello, my lovely little friends. Welcome back to another magical bedtime story here on SUNY TV. Today, we have a very special fairy tale called Jack and the Beanstalk. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to climb a giant beanstalk high into the sky? Well, that's exactly what a young boy named Jack did. Today's story is filled with excitement, adventure, magic, and valuable lessons about bravery, kindness, and honesty. Are you ready to climb up high into the clouds with Jack and meet a giant? Great! Get comfy, grab your favorite stuffed animal, and let's begin our wonderful adventure. Once upon a time, in a small cottage near the countryside, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack was cheerful, adventurous, and loved his mother dearly. But Jack and his mother were very poor. They had just one cow named Daisy who provided milk every day. One day, Daisy stopped giving milk, and Jack's mother grew worried. She said, "Jack, we must sell Daisy at the market to buy food." Jack was sad, but he knew he must help his mother. So, he took Daisy and set off to the market. On his way, Jack met a strange old man who offered him magic beans in exchange for Daisy. Jack hesitated, but the old man insisted, "These beans are magic. Plant them tonight and you'll see wonders tomorrow." Curious and excited, Jack traded Daisy for the beans and hurried home. When Jack returned home, his mother was very upset. "Magic beans? Oh, Jack, how could you believe such nonsense?" she cried, throwing the beans outside in anger. That night, feeling sad, Jack went to bed. But in the morning, something magical happened. Jack woke up to find a huge, incredible beanstalk had grown from the magic beans overnight. It was so tall, it reached beyond the clouds, into the sky. Jack was amazed and curious. He thought, "I wonder what's up there." Gathering his courage, Jack decided he must find out. So, he began to climb the giant beanstalk, higher and higher, until his little house was just a tiny dot below. When Jack reached the top of the beanstalk, he found himself in a beautiful land high above the clouds. There was a giant castle made of shiny stones, surrounded by magical gardens. Jack approached the castle carefully, amazed by its size. Suddenly, he heard heavy footsteps. Boom, boom, boom! Quickly, Jack hid behind a large flower pot. A giant appeared, enormous and frightening. The giant growled, "Fee-fee-fo-fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." Jack trembled, afraid to move. But soon the giant grew tired, yawned loudly, and fell asleep at the table. While the giant slept, Jack noticed something special on the table, a magical golden goose that laid golden eggs. Jack thought, "This goose could help my mother and me. We'd never be hungry again." Quietly, Jack picked up the goose. But just as he reached the door, the goose squawked loudly, waking the giant. "Hey! Stop, thief! Yeah?" "Mine!" shouted the giant. Jack ran quickly and climbed down the beanstalk as fast as he could. When he reached home, he showed his mother the golden goose. She was amazed, and their troubles seemed to be over. But the giant was angry and decided to chase after Jack. He climbed down the beanstalk with a fierce roar, shouting, "I'll catch you, little thief!" Jack knew he must do something to protect his mother. He grabbed an axe and chopped quickly at the giant beanstalk. Chop, chop, chop! With one final blow, the huge beanstalk crashed down to the ground, taking the giant with it. Jack and his mother were safe at last. They hugged each other tightly and celebrated their good fortune. Jack learned many valuable lessons from his magical adventure. He discovered the importance of bravery, facing fears even when things seemed scary. He also learned to be cautious, as not everything that seems wonderful at first is truly safe. Most importantly, Jack realized the value of family, kindness, and honesty. He promised never to put his mother in danger again and to always be truthful. What about you, my little friends? What lessons did you learn from Jack's exciting adventure? Would you have climbed the magical beanstalk? Tell us your thoughts and feelings about the story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And that's the end of our magical fairy tale today. Thank you so much for joining SUNY TV on this wonderful adventure. Remember, always be brave, kind, and honest, just like our friend Jack. Now, cuddle up and have sweet dreams filled with magical adventures. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos if you enjoyed today's story. See you soon with another amazing fairy tale. Good night and sweet dreams.